Okay, then I think that is now up. Yep. Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome to From the Depths, Series 2. Yeah, Series 2, I think this is attempt 15 or something like that. I don't know. It's looking a bit laggy on my screen though. Don't think there's anything I can do about it though. Yes, hello Madman, welcome to the stream. You got here inside the first couple of minutes, so yep. I'll be starting very shortly. Just letting this stabilize a little bit, because the computer is still being a bit grumpy from a restart I forced it through, I think. It's a temperamental beast, to put it mildly. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of lag on here, even on my main screen, so just making sure it's not doing anything nasty to the stream. It doesn't seem to be. It's just dropping a few frames every so often. Okay, let's actually get started then. Right. Here we go. As I said, welcome back to From the Depths. This is Adventure Mode. We will again, of course, be starting off from here. This is YouTube Series 2. And I think this is the 15th attempt, so yep, YouTube Series 2/15. I've been doing so well with this one, haven't I? Okay, let's get started. Now, I've not completed my crafts, but I know what I'm trying to do. So, let's get it out here and rolling. I did what I mentioned at the end of last time, when... There it is. At the end of last time when I mentioned that I would get the crafts patched up further to the state it was in at the death, when I got myself horribly murdered last time, and I've more or less done exactly that. Should I get a... might as well. Actually, yeah, I do need one. So, Misc, repair tentacle. So, once again, I am, of course, starting off cheating. Cheaterson. However, I am not... I'm doing the alternate version where I'm spawning something back in. I tried this like once, and the other times I've just done the like solo cheat. So I need a new vehicle here. And this needs to have a resource storage of some kind. How much is that whole 40? Not, that's not enough. $48. Okay, yeah, I think that's good enough there. Also, it's sinking, so hooray for that. Let's make sure it doesn't sink into the depths to never be seen again. Right. There we go. I've got a buoy station, basically, that's acting like a resource storage. Hello, Constantius. Welcome to the stream. Yay. New objects, new vehicle. And now I just start cheating my little heart out. Because I did check this earlier, the recent patch has not fixed this, so it is still working. RTG cheater module. Retrofit. And then get it built up. Okay. And let's do the thing I've been doing before, which is just get it up to 3. So plenty of resources to start out. Though by no means game breaking, because that's, of course, is how far I'm only willing to take it. I'm not willing to I'm not willing to just get in something massive end game kind of thing. I want to cheat to get this started a bit more easily. Though how often I've died on this thing, it's not exactly easy, no, is it? And there we go. Okay. I can get rid of this and the resource storage on here. And then I need to scrap this one, which is just floating high, high, high up in the sky. Goodbye. And there we go, bunch of resources. Now, slap on the repair tentacles, so this thing can start to build. Like so. That'll get the other cheat devices built. And just to be absolutely safe, let's get a hearthstone on here as well. So, one hearthstone. There we go. There goes one of the glorious cheat machines floating free in the sky. And there goes the other one. Okay then, right, let's hop across to this platform now. And I have no idea what the heck just happened. Oh wait, yeah, it's because the entire thing is on its side. The frig. Well, that was interesting. Gravity boots and all that. Okay. Get rid of you. Yep. Get rid of you. Yep. And that's left me plenty of resources. Okay. Right, time for the risky part. Time to refit this guy into the previously built ship. And then the cheating will be complete, and I can proceed. Huzzah! So let's find it. Oh, here we go. Vehicle, because it's just not been named yet, but... And this is why I built the Hearthstone, because I figured it might take a little while to build up. There we go, let's get on board. I'm trying to, anyway. Oh, I'm far away from the Hearthstone. Okay. How do I turn off my mag boots anyway? I've forgotten. Oh, just got to wait for this thing to get fixed, I guess. Wait, am I not? Yes, I am repairing. Okay. But as soon as this thing gets a power plant, it's going to take off, so that's going to be a fun time. I'm probably going to have to disable its engine. Yeah, emergency detection systems are going in, the rotors are going in. It's upside down, I think. Yep, it's upside down. Even better. Hooray! And it's trying to stabilize itself and failing massively. This is going to make for some interesting aerobatics when it actually gets built. But I'm waiting for its Hearthstone to... It's Hearthstone? I've been saying Hearthstone this entire time. It's Hearthstone to get built in. Then I can actually board it without dying, which would be kind of nice, if I'm quite honest. And I don't dare step on this thing because I just fall away into the horizon or something like that before the boots turned off. Okay, it's got its resource storage up. That's good. How is the thing? Almost there. But yeah, as you can see, it's doing very well, completely and utterly upside down. Oh, that sucks, Constantius. Okay. I hope you have a fun time at work. Actually, you know what would be a good idea? If I built a fortress to dock this onto so I can correct its pitch, because it's like all sorts of messed up right now. Wait, does it even have a Hearthstone? I think it does, but I need to check. There we go. Okay, right. Should have a Hearthstone. Oh, I forgot to even give this thing a Hearthstone. Yay! Kill them all. Well, odds are I'm the one that's going to die, to be quite honest. But you know, let's put a Hearthstone in there. So there we go. Now actually has a Hearthstone. Kind of important. That can't believe I forgot it. Okay, right. Now then. New objects. Give me a new fortress. and I need a docking clamp, because of course the entire thing insists on being upside down. So dock station, and then let's abuse the physics by telling it to dock onto that, and oh god, it's coming straight at me. Ah. Hi Owner, hi Danby, welcome. Oops, and I've just crashed into my own cheating platform. Are you early? No, not really. Started like 5-10 minutes ago. Hey. Bye, Constantius. Okay, are you done now? Pretty much, yeah. Okay. I can't believe I actually got this thing functional and then I forgot to put a Hearthstone on it. So, right, there we go. Oh yeah, no third-person camera mode. Right, okay, let's get the resources out.
Listening. Listening.
You, resource mode, group 1, empty, 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 empty.
Listening.
Group 1. There we go, accepting all resources from that. This is... You remember that craft I built in the last one? Last week? And I got it mostly fixed up. Well, I've fixed up a bit further, and so this is the state it's going to start in.
Listening.
And according to this, I don't have enough material storage. Hang on. Yes, I do. What?
Listening. Listening.
Flagship wants all the materials. Give it to me. You floating box with tentacles on the top. So yeah, basically I've just got cheating platforms because I've just retrofitted my adventure craft into its new form. I've got a fortress here which docks onto it because this thing retrofitted upside down, so it needed to be flipped over. And so now I'm just cleaning everything out so I can go ahead and get everything sorted.
Listening. Listening. Listening.
Okay, you should be all clear now.
Listening.
Scrap you. And that just leaves the little fortress that's just holding my entire ship captive because formula physics. Okay, scrap you. And to the skies! Whee! Trying to correct itself a bit, but yep, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Right. I didn't completely rebuild it as it was. I didn't put the missile launcher into it. I didn't put the particle cannon back into it. But I did do what was suggested, and I built emergency cannon patterns. So I've got a pattern for an emergency cannon, which is currently what's on the sides here. 4 of them. And I've got a pattern for the ammo, which is also saved as a prefab, clearly marked, so I can grab it if I need it. And I've got a prefab on these radar sensors, so I can prefab those immediately as well. And then basically the entire emergency system, all you need for it is an AI with sufficient power, which this one does not, so let's get that sorted so that the cannons will be operational. Might be a good idea, because this many of them does require a fair bit of processing power, because since it's a backup system, it's supposed to be when everything else is like going bye-bye. It's meant to be, you can slap this in, and as long as your CPU's got enough processing, it can handle it. But the guns come with their own sensors and things, so you don't need to mess around trying to do that. All you need is the radar for long-range initial detection, and then the guns can take care of everything else. So that's what these things can do, supposedly. Also, I don't have any resource harvesters in this thing, do I? Slight oversight there. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that now. About here? Yeah, I guess about here is fine. Resource gatherer. There we go. Anyway, I think a good way to start is probably to show you guys around what I've done to the thing, right? As I said, I've got emergency cannons in, and those are its current weapon systems. They are advanced cannons, 140mm, so fairly decent. They're somewhat fast, like 320 odd meters per second shells. So, okay, I've got those harvesters in. Let's get back into the zone. Full reverse. Pretty responsive right now. So, yep. There we go. More resources are always welcome. Right. So let's actually show you these things. Right, this is the advanced cannon prefab for the new shell, which is a 140mm. It's got 36 fragments, 167 damage per each. It's very small shell, pretty light, 6.2 armor piercing. It's very low kinetics, not that much recoil because it's not that powerful. But it does 344 meters per second, and yeah, that's about it. Pretty small, pretty cheap, but it has got inertial fuses installed, so it's the kind where if something tries to deflect it, it'll detonate rather than deflect. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Hey Trooper, welcome to the stream. So that is the shell I worked out for my emergency defensive cannon, and this is the actual cannon itself. It is a twin-axis static cannon. It doesn't have a mantle, but it has complete motion from its twin-axis turret mount, like that. It has got solid 10-meter barrels, so nothing fancy going on, like that. It's got double barrel though, and that is because rather than using any autoloaders and things, it just flat out has a bunch of ammo intakes, so it can sustain fire from those two barrels at once. So it fires roughly every 6 seconds. No, every 3 seconds, sorry. Yeah, every 3 seconds it'll fire 2 shells out, so that's what this thing can do. Fairly accurate, pretty fast shells, but the turret is configured for max accuracy, I believe. Yes, it is, max accuracy. And on board, it has built in the local weapon controller, along with 90-degree camera, 90-degree radar for getting accurate targeting information, and a coincidental rangefinder. So all of the accuracy information is coming from this turret, making it pretty accurate, but it's meant to try and engage things closer up, especially aircraft. So that's why it's got a fair speed shell on it. Basically, it's meant to punch through and ventilate aircraft in nasty ways. At least in theory. But at least it gives me a defensive option that I can build and operate really quickly, really cheaply. So that's basically the point. And of course, some metal hull on it, just so that they don't get blown up immediately by the first thing that so much as looks in their direction. Unlike the rest of the craft, which will blow up if something looks at it in a nasty way. So I really should get the rest of the armour up, shouldn't I? Might be an idea. Let's go downslope 2s. Help if I had mirror mode on. Freaking mirror mode. Yep, like that. And then the explosive sections are up here. I've got 2 ammo stores up front. It's split into 2 on either side of the upper hull, the dorsal hull. So each of those holds half, and right now I've got 8,000 ammunition in it. It depends on what you're trying for, Rona. It's okay, it'll hit something. But in this case I was going for more for the cooldown effect rather than outright shell speed. So that's why it does that. So I've got those. I've got the resource storage bay underneath here, as you saw, which I just tacked on these material gatherers to. But this thing can store up to 120,000 resources by itself. So that's really impressive storage capacity and should last me quite a while there. I've also worked it specifically so that anything explosive is not within blast range of the resource storage. So if I start blowing up, I shouldn't be losing materials that I need to urgently fix myself. At least that's the theory. How well that'll work out in practice, that remains to be seen. Odds are probably not very well. So, yeah. Let's get that beam. I don't have any kind of energy shielding. All I've got is static metal armor. So that's something that needs to be done. And I don't even have static metal armor on a lot of it, to be fair. Let's see. Ah, that's why I haven't actually keyed these things to my advanced controllers yet. That explains why I was acting up a little bit. Spread all to that. That should now work. Okay, yep, that's now balanced. Good. Reverse thrust is, of course, still pitifully weak. Just got a bank of thrusters on the front there. And turning is still handled by the reverse and side-mounted thrusters, so it's kind of sluggish on the turning at the moment. No, ammo explosion radius does not increase based on the number of parts detonating. Each individual box has a three square blast radius on it, and they don't stack. So, here comes something nasty. Okay. Should probably get the rest of my armoring up. Like that. Of course, my underside is pretty badly exposed at the moment, so that does need some work. But I'm just ribbing the top here to make it more interesting to look at. For the moment, I'm only having the backup weapon systems, the emergency weapon systems installed. Let's build a flat metal roof on the top here, just to give it some semblance of resistance, while I try and figure out what I'm being attacked by. The AI is in the way. Okay, thanks. Let's see. There's no sign of it yet. There we go, the top is now roofed, sort of. You're not really late, Ethan. It's like 20 minutes in right now. Nothing major. I've just been starting to walk the guys through the changes that I've made and the bit of building up that I've done to this craft. So there is that going on. The only thing I've not actually mentioned now, except for the fact there's more engines on it, which is kind of important, both forward thrust and vertical thrust to help keep it in the air a bit more reliably, is that it also has fuel refining now on the bottom here. A fairly efficient fuel refinery, which is currently off, but it's built in a flat mount like that, so that's going to keep this machine stocked with fuel in a pretty reliable manner overall. And then I've got a double layer of metal armour underneath that, so that should hopefully protect it from nasty things that want to bite my face off and blow me to pieces. But again, remains to be seen how effective this is going to be. It's still really basic armouring and stuff, but I'm just armouring it now because, of course, the refinery itself is explosive, so better not to have that just swinging in the breeze, you know? Better to have it at least protected in some way. So there we go. Okay. That should give it some protection. Really basic boxing, but I can do that later. Still no sign of the enemy. Still over there. Don't know what they are, so I'm going to have a look. That's the front of the ship, so they are over this way. Aha! Here we go. Ooh! What are you? Something really basic. Yeah, you're a white flare boat, I think. What am I building? Well, I'm continuing to build the craft I built for most of last stream, but it's been rebuilt a little bit. I mean, I started to at the end of last stream, then I've finished the rest of it up on camera. I've not rebuilt the particle cannon. I've not rebuilt the backup missile launcher. But I've recovered all the systems to the point where it was, apart from that, and tweaked it a bit. And I've also got the emergency cannons on as well. Someone suggested I do that, and... Oh, is it a sub? Well, time to see if these emergency cannons will work underwater then, I suppose. They should be okay if it's not too deep. But that said, my underside is still very, very vulnerable, so... I do need to get on with getting some armour, at least tolerably in place, you know? So, let's go ahead and do this. So yeah, just making sure that they can't do massive damage without having to earn it, you know? I'm going to round this out and make it look better later. But right now it's just getting it all covered is the more important thing. Okay. Something else just spawned, I think. Okay, so it's starting to get a bit crowded around here. Oh, my emergency cannons have found something. Oh, it's a big boat over there. They seem to be having fun. And that's why I built them as 2-axis turrets. All I have to do to mount these things is slap in a couple of light blocks, like 3 long, and then I can put one of these things on the end of it and it's like ready to go. So, oh, it's tipping forward a bit. I need more stability thrusters, it seems. Let's do it like this. Okay. And if I power up now, still doing okay-ish. Can't tell if I'm actually damaged or not because I'm in build mode, and so build mode doesn't give me those stats. I think I'm shelling from outside my effective range though, so as you do. Your roll reverse, let's turn you into a thruster reverse to make sure that my craft stays stable. There we go. Right, okay. If they get stuck, really easy to... I mean, it's a very narrow angle there, as you saw. So, just by turning around, they unstuck themselves. So it doesn't really mind getting stuck with this design because of the really narrow point they're mounted on. But at least I've got some firepower, so you know, I've got something. And I think that's an Onyx watch ship. It looks like a sailing craft. Yeah, some kind of sonar system would be a rather nice addition, I think. Also some speed would be good. I'm kind of sluggish. Looks like a droid carrier from Star Wars, just painted orange. Really? Don't they have a more rounded appearance? Well, this is just like flat right now. Oh, yep, that thing's sails just fell over. Yep, I think I've killed it. Me am proud! Me kill something! Huzzah! Also, I'm targeting scrap, so I need to fix that. The vehicle... Don't attack salvage. Right. There we go. But I want to go over there so I can pick up the delicious cadavers of my enemy's corpse. Yes, that's the way to put it. Am I going in the right direction? I think I am. Yep, there I am. And it's 123. Wow. Yeah, Owner, I did say that these are emergency cannons. So I built them to be slapped onto whatever might... If I'm in trouble, basically just slap one of these things on and they can give me some basic defense ability. But they are not intended to be a primary weapon in and of themselves. Once this craft gets some better guns, they are actually going to be coming straight off this thing, so... Yeah.
Listening.
Anyway, let's go ahead and... Where's the enemy? There's the enemy. You are a aircraft, yes. Radar, mainframes. Oh, I didn't give it a navigation AI, of course. Whatever. Okay, let's get an ACB system in. Right. Where should I put it? Let's put it here, actually. Sure. This will be the sonar system, so it can properly detect enemies. So let's go ahead and get an ACB. Tear that piece out. There. Activate enemy range is lower than 500. No, not 5,000. 500. Yes. Then within range of like 2. Where is it? Weapon systems. There we go. Weapon systems, fire weapon. There we go. And then we'll build a flipping missile system. So there we go. That should do it. Unless I'm doing something incredibly wrong. Those cannons are floating. They're actually on light blocks. So I need a sonar. Let's give it a sonar and actually give it a flare. Why not? There we go. Also, I should trigger that to system control, that one as well, so I can manually fire them if I want to. There we go. Right, because something's shooting at me. I don't like it. Where is it anyway? I think it's really close, so let's drop. Yeah, it's right underneath me. Right. Why are you not firing? Range of 3. Fire the weapon. Why are you no fire? Requires accuracy, no limit. Well, this isn't. Sonar radar blocks the AI directly. What? Oh no, could you explain that please? Attach sonar radar blocks directly to the AI. I'm in the air though, so sonar won't function. I need to drop the actual thing. Actually, you know what? Let's set this control group 5 and give myself a flipping fire control computer so I can actually manually trigger the darn things. Right. Control. Give me a fire control computer. Before this thing does too much damage to me, preferably. There we go. Okay, right. Wrong weapon slot selected. What? So I've. Oh no, you weren't clear. Okay, you weren't clear. What weapon do you want to... sonar and radar, I need to build and attach sonar radar blocks to the AI. Right. So basically you're just telling me to build a... Oh! Oh, is this what you... Oh, okay. So... Oh, right. Okay, my apologies. Right, I understand it now. Okay. I've got some slots I can mount it to, so... There we go. Sorry, this is my first time using them after all. And then the cannons turn and start to shoot immediately, so... Yeah, sorry, Yona, your initial comments were not all that clear, so that's why I was getting a bit confused. Now it's kind of like... It's like fish shooting, really. I'm trying to shoot this thing down here. Don't think I've got anything to really reach it, though. It's just slowly damaging me. I can't even do that because I armoured the bottom of it. high gauge cram to bomb the heck out of him. Could do. Am I actually damaging it? Oh, that's what I want to know.
Engaging now.
I can't tell. Okay, yeah, that is really freaking deep. Aye. Need something to properly engage it. And in the meantime, I'm just going to go fire because I don't feel like sitting here while he shoots me. So yeah, goodbye, annoying little thing. High gauge crown with a time fuse. That is actually a really interesting idea, yeah. Let's turn to a westward course. So let's rig this thing with anti-submarine bombs then. Or at least a bomb to try and do something to subs. I'd rather have two, but you know. Okay, let's see. Or torpedoes. Torpedoes would be a better range option, wouldn't they? You know what? Let's go with the torpedo system. Sure, let's go with the torpedo system. Let's see, I've got the refinery back here. This is my sonar system. Or both. Overkill much? Yeah. Now that you've taught me why that wasn't working, I can take out the fire control system again. So there we go. That's that. Bomb shoots. Where should I put the bombs? Problem is the bombs have high explosive components, so I guess up the front is probably a good place to put it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's put it under the nose. This is good. Or should I have a downward-facing particle cannon? What do you think of that? I get over an enemy and then suddenly it zaps it with a torrent of particle fire. Hiya, Sporty. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, how to put this. Sporty! Sporty! Owner's being mean to me! Ah! Oh, and the submarine's caught up with me again. Go away, freaking submarine. You know what? I'm going to build a vertical mounted particle cannon. Yeah, it's going pretty well, thanks, Sporty. Except for Oleg being mean to me and all that. Right. Let's see, vertical mounted particle cannon is going to need particle stuff. So yeah, basically I'm planning to get rid of submarines with what's an ant tree? Hey! Are you saying mean things about my vehicle which I've not bothered to name yet? Oop, and the submarine's caught up with me again. Go away! I'm not ready to kill you yet. Come on. Yeah, it's glorious, 40, because since we started this, I have actually killed something and I have not been killed. Which I know is absolutely shocking, but yeah, you know. It's a sign of progress, I like to think. Okay, yeah. An underslung particle cannon in the front is what I want to try, so let's do that. It's not going to be massively powerful, quite honest. No, I don't. Actually, let's put it further forward. Yeah, let's put it here. I will build a particle cannon that works if it kills me. And probably if it doesn't kill me. Yeah, solid start. I actually... One line on the stock. Yeah. One notch on the bedpost. one hapless victim ushered to the gates of Hades. However you want to put it. This is a very strange week, really, because there is, after all, going to be like 3 From the Depths bits from me this week. So, you know, feels kind of strange, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. So, yeah. And it's caught up with me again. Yep, there it is. Go away. Go for a ported pack? No, I have actually wiped out all of my ported stuff. A nuclear depth charge. Sounds interesting. Could probably try it, but actually, you know what? Let's play simple. I'll put the particle cannon in after this. First, though, I want to get rid of that annoying thing. So, I'm going time to blow it to pieces. Mirror mode. Cram cannons. Firing piece. There we go. Bomb shoot. Actually, I need this to be lower, don't I? Yes, I do. Firing piece. Bomb shoot. There we go. That'll do that. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, wait, what? Not with a bomb shoot on it. Can that even combine with other things? Actually, no. Bomb shoot, you can't actually combine it with anything else. I don't think. Oh, you can. Go away. This is why I'm trying to blow you up, you know, because you're flipping annoying. Okay. And my emergency cannons don't have the ability to actually hit things underwater, so that's why I'm building bombs to try and deal with it. Right. Okay. 6-way connectors. There we go. And I want the connection to be up here. This is actually going to be dangerously close to my thing there, so okay, let's get some gauge increases on this little thing. There they are. Just slap them in blocks for now. There we go, and that makes it a... What is that? I've lost track of the gauge. An 873mm shell. Hey, a shortest Viking. Not that far, like 40 odd minutes now. And I rebuilt the vehicle I had last time, so that's why I'm a bit further along. 1000mm. Let's go for, yeah, 870s. Okay. I need a fusing box because of the timer fuse. There we go. Right. Time from launch. Yep, get them both set up. And then I need the automatic. That should allow it to adjust the settings to get the bomb working properly. Here's the submarine again. I dub you the annoying drowned thing because you are kind of irritating me, so... Flipping thing. Right. There we go. Now got the laser targeter fitted, so that should allow it to do everything properly. Yeah, welcome to small scale streams where people still accidentally have time to be polite. What is this goddamn polite thing you buggers are talking about? I don't know what you're on about. Oh, the backup cannons have found something else to shoot at, apparently. Oh, there's something over there, I see. Anyway, let's get this thing sorted. I need manual-oriented loaders. I need some ammo boxes. And then I need some high X. Okay, that's looking okay. Right. I have a couple of bombs there now, so now I just need to get local weapon controllers installed, along with fail safes and connectors to my AI. So that should about do it, I think. Of course, it's a very high explosive package now sitting on the bottom of the ship, so I want to get some metal around it as soon as possible. There we go. And there we go, I now have something. And of course the thing's underneath me again, so drop the sonars. Well, it dropped the bombs. Can't say I'm overly impressed with the bomb. They missed the first strike, actually. They're kind of slow. Oh, wait, AI dead. Hey, okay, that did it. Woo. Right. Multiple people, and he appeared to be surprised that I buy that. Yeah, we do tend to be pretty polite around here, to be quite honest. But yeah, that bombing actually killed the sub, so yon pesky water bugger is now dead, so hooray! Also, well, I'm kind of wondering what I'm shooting at right now with my 3 of my main cannons. Well, backup cannons, rather. Let's have a look. I'm going for a... Ooh. Hello, Lance! I'm gonna go kill you. Because I just feel like it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Ha ha. This thing is really tipping down. Right. Anyway. Yes, the crams actually have timed fuse boxes on them. It just looked like they didn't do much, but I didn't see it at first. So, yeah, I don't know about the geek community in general because I'm a shut-in, as a introvert and mentally ill and yada 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 yada, all that kind of thing. But the people I talk to in my little cramped corner of the YouTubes, they've generally been pretty friendly. So you know, and it looks like my guns have actually gotten stuck for once. Okay, I need to turn around and fix this, or I need to actually do something about it. Nope, I'm being shot at. Yay! I'm a bit unbalanced. Only 2 guns operational. 2 of them have actually managed to get themselves jammed somehow. Not entirely sure how. I'm going to try and fix those in a little bit. But they are temporary guns anyway, so they're not meant to be perfect. There we go. But I'm not high altitude, so I'm not really going to try and bomb a ship with these cannons. I'm just not built for it, really. Yeah, this thing is unstable. As soon as I hit reverse, I like tipped all the way back. So it's like, whoops, stop, emergency brakes, whee, miss me, go forward. Oh no. Oh, that blew up one thing on my side. Yeah, I need to respond faster to the cannons, quite honestly. No, they're not really doing much though. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure where my cannons are actually aiming. They're just trying to shoot it. You know what, I'm just going to get close and circle it. I do need more turning power though. Yep, no damage. Will you just die, please? Pretty please? Come on, Mr. Lance. You know you want to. You know you want to stop shooting me as well. Oh, there goes something important. Okay. Yeah, this thing doesn't even have the basic short-range missile spam that I gave it in the previous stream, so it is actually a downgrade in firepower since it's only got these backup turrets on it. So it does need more weaponry, flat out. Oh, there goes one of my ammo reserves. Oh dear. But the other one is untouched, so I'm still okay. Right. Lesson learned, don't sit so close. Oh, there goes one of the turrets. Hey! This is going really well. Also, I've almost run out of fuel, I've only just noticed. Okay, come here. I am actually going to bomb you now because you've managed to annoy me a little bit. And it doesn't help that he's killing my turning thruster so I can't turn. You know what? Never mind. I don't need this, I'm going. Well, this is the reason why I built my ammo reserves so they're actually separated so they don't blow up something too important. I actually lost 3 of my emergency guns to that, so... Well, I could go higher. Another problem, though, is that I could use some more speed as well. But I'm just flat out disengaging. I might as well just keep going. Oh, there's someone else over there. Not ready for another fight. I still need to fix myself, so I'm turning west. The rebuff simple weapons? Yes, I have. Some of them are actually quite dangerous. The laser is overpowered last time I checked it. Stuff like that. But actually I'm still in the starting zone, so probably a good idea to try and find a portal, I suppose. .400 miles per hour, speed 7 meter missiles. Oh, that's pretty powerful, that. Yeah, if you remember, I went the heavy bomber route with the original cookie wagon. I think part of the problem is I never actually programmed a maximum range into these backup cannons, so they like to turn around and things. Broadside simple weapons. Could do. You know what, let's actually try that. I'm not going to bother arming them or plumbing them in or anything like that. But I am going to install a whole bunch of broadside weapons. So let's do it for the lulz. Do it for the lulz. AI connector. Like that. Okay, then add in a wireless receiver. Then add in local weapon control systems. Then add in fail safes, because it's going to freaking need them. I don't know what this is going to do, but it's going to do something. And then simple weapons, heavy cannons. Will that count? It can actually control those there. Okay. There we go. Lots and lots of broadside potential right there. Oh, dude. Yeah, oh no, it depends on how they're laid out. That's the thing. And laid out like that, I need a bunch of them. Also, my backup turrets are really, really jammed up right now. Oh, there's a portal over that way. And there's one over there too. But I want to try and kill that guy that shelled me, so I'm going to try see what my cannons do to him, now that I've rigged it a bit. Yeah, this is going to burn through my ammo so much, because this craft just isn't built for it. But, hey, it's all in the name of fun and science, isn't it? Bit of a splash layer. Something big just... Oh, there's a flyer over there. I'm not really equipped to deal with a flyer, I don't think. Also, I'm kind of sluggish. Also, it seems to be lagging. I feel like I'm running slowly. Eesh. On one turret. Yeah, but these aren't turret mounted, owner. They are hull mounted. That didn't actually do very much. Oh, I'm under attack from something with advanced cannons too. Yeah, I am really running slowly. Okay, my cannons are doing something at random. Yeah, target that guy, please. If you would be so kind. Not the guy in the distance. Oops. Emergency braking. Yeah. Oh, they missed. Oh well. Still got plenty of ammo left though. Yeah, all of my emergency cannons have now jammed, so I'm relying just on these things. Also, I'm under attack from what looks like a white flare vehicle. I'm not exactly sure what's going... Oh no, that's missiles. Oh, there goes an ammo reserve. Yep, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh, something just blew up in that ship rather nastily, so... Yeah. What the heck's going on? Is it just recoil that's doing this now? Yep, recoil is actually knocking me around something fierce. Yeah. Come on, give me some forward power, please. Oop. And I'm still completely lopsided. Oh, it knocked out some of my thruster banks. Oh, I see. And I'm going sideways still, just because of sheer recoil. Hi, Impover. Welcome to the stream. I'm messing up as usual, and... It just fired randomly in the other direction. Okay. This might have been a mistake. This is nuts. I can't even turn. My turning thrust is just being overwhelmed by the recoil of the cannons. Oh, that thing's taken to the skies. Yeah. And that enemy ship has taken to the skies as well, apparently. Well, this is entertaining. Well, actually, the salvo's nothing. An enemy spawned over there, I think, so that's what it was shooting at. But yeah, my ammo reserves have finally run dry. So, worth it. Definitely interesting. But this craft, as I said, is just not built for this kind of thing. At least my reverse thrusters are actually working again, so that's a benefit. I just need to batter that thing into submission, really. Oops. Well, I feel high when trying to control this ship, so does that count? Oh no, they hit one of my cannon banks. Whatever will I do? I really don't care. That thing is so sunk right now. I just can't finish it off, apparently. Ugh. Yeah, I've punched that thing that's full of so many holes at this point. It's just silly. By Brian? You mean Life of Brian? Oh, there's something over there, apparently. High on what? The sweet, sweet smell of gunpowder in the morning. That's what. Has to be. Oh, one of my backup cannons is actually firing again. Or trying to, anyway. It's kind of badly damaged, but... Hey, it's working. Oh, two of them are working. Wow. Okay. And they're close enough to actually do some damage, so... The backup cannons aren't really that good, to be quite honest. Damn it. Right. I've just ditched in the water. Because of... There we go, Heartstone's back. Back in the air, good. Magic? Yeah, probably. Will you just die already, please? I'm just sitting here shelling you now, you know that, right? Also, I'm actually going to trigger my refinery. I need more fuel. Refinery armed. There we go. You know what? He's actually, because he's so low in the... Oh, it's dead now. Okay. That took a while. Right. Yeah, ammo processors are really good, but the fact is that they just use material, so, you know, that's why I don't tend to like them in this. Or in general. That thing is slowly dying. And I got 3,000 materials from that! Yay! Well, that wasn't very good. Right. I need to find a place to go. This way. Westwards! Turning. The cannons are firing no shortage of customers today, but I'm not that interested right now. Let's go this way. Actually, can I set this thing to autopilot? Let's have a check. Because I seem to remember I don't have the card for it. No, I don't. Give it a naval navigation card. Click. Set the jets to use in all modes. Check. The craft is now flying itself. Check. Okay, right, now, is there anything nearby I want to go for? Oh! Hello.
Form up and fly with moving out.
Oh, of course. Hang on, there's something I forgot to add for this, because of course it won't work with this AI just yet. Because it's a complete noob. Place a prefab. One of the few prefabs are kept. I mean, look how empty these lists are now. The complex controller ACB set. Let's get this in place, so the AI can command it using complex controllers. And there we go, it's suddenly turning. Yay! Yeah, in adventure mode you don't really want to be spending materials if you can. avoid it. It depends on how big your craft has gotten as well, to be quite honest. A size or B hungry weapon systems. It also depends on how much of a reserve you have, really. Okay, there's something nasty over there. Oh, that's going to last long. There's something over here. Okay, and there's something over here, right. My ship, it seems to be a bit spoiled for choice right now. You know what, fine, let's go ahead and... Yeah, it's really, really useful because I tried it a few times, like reconfiguring the controls each time, and then I thought, heck with this, let's grab a prefab and make it have 4 ACBs in it, so I can just slap it down if I want to have an AI-controlled craft which relies on an advanced controller. So, you know, it's really handy, actually. Just turn it to on mode. I want to have a manual control. I'm kind of getting pummeled again. Yay! Forwards! And I'm out of ammo again. This is getting silly. If I eat... What broadside? Those missiles? I've absorbed those missiles before. Oh, you mean that broadside? Not really. I see your broadside, and I give you one of my own, which misses. I think the AI is trying to do things. Oh. Will fire, but will not move. Thank you. No, that's relatively minor, that, actually, that broadside there. Yeah, I can't engage properly. I really need to refit myself a bit. Oh, hello there. How are you? Yeah, this thing is still acting like a drunken thing. Not very nice. Yeah, they do. And I never disputed the fact either. Oh. Actually, I still have my bombs. That's the point. Let's try and bring the bombs to bear. I think I need to increase my altitude, which is going to affect my refinery, though. PIDs. Here we go. 25. Let's go up to 45 meters. That's going to drastically cut my fuel production, though. Oh, look, something's dead. Hooray. The problem with the autocannons is they have very light damage, but okay, sure. Since we're doing this for all the lulls, let's go ahead and do this. Simple weaponry, autocannons. Ow, my ears. Ow, my everything. Look at that. Oh, dear. Look at the recoil on this thing. Ah! Oh, God. I also can't tell what they're shooting at, either. I would like to point that out. I don't think they're even shooting at anything, really. Oh yeah, that's right. Autocannons don't have any flipping tracking. Yeah, the autocannon can't actually track like the cannon types can. I forgot that for a moment, so yeah, that's actually useless. They're trying to fire, but they aren't turret mounted, so they're not going to work. Okay, here we go. Last one, light cannons. Hey. Put them in the back and make it go faster. Are you calling me an orc, good sir? Because I think you are. I mean, that's what orcs do. It's like, if it makes explodey boom boom noises, then what else does it matter? Whoop. entire craft is listing again because of the flipping recoil. Yay. I haven't tried the harpoons yet. Yeah, that's a point. I don't really feel like trying them though, to be honest. And I'm not going to try a drill because drill sucks. Which is a massive shame, but fact still is drill sucks. Anyway, let's get in close and just bomb this guy. The cannons aren't doing anything. The Dakacopter. Yeah, the Daka makes it go faster! Ah, paint it red! Ow, my giblets! Or something. Ugh. Why are you turning? Oh, the entire craft is listing. Okay, have some bombs then. One bomb. Boom. Okay, that did the trick. But yeah, there is actually going to be 2 from the depths things today. Just so you guys know, and that, as I think I mentioned it briefly earlier, that makes 3 in passing. Sporty, I think you're going to find the one that's coming up quite interesting though, because dropping Orcact. Because I ran with your comment on the one yesterday. Harpoons? Oh, fine. Okay. I ran with your comment on the one yesterday about how you don't think the large custom-built rudders would work. And I tested it, and it turns out they actually do work. So, yeah. I did a theory video about it. It's just not gone public yet. So I think you'll find it interesting. Okay, here we go. Is this enough harpoons, do you think? Please no harpoons. Tough, I've got harpoons. All the harpoons! Charge! Take the laser and... What? Ethan X here stopped responding. Someone hit Ethan with a hammer. That should restart him, I think. Oh, there's something big and tasty. No, not made out of a sail. No. Just flat old wooden hull and stuff. And it works. I can... It's a bit tricky to do, but I did the theory on it, and... Oh! I'm getting hit by flipping Gravram rounds. That's why I'm tipping all over the damn place. Ah, I hate those things. But, yeah. So I did the theory on how to build a big rudder for ships, and it looked pretty viable, so yeah. Okay, it's getting pretty close. Come on. Are you going to harpoon it? Nah! Yeah, Gravram rounds, definitely. And for some reason the harpoons didn't do anything. Yeah, laser I think might be a good way to go with this thing. Of course I don't actually have the length for it, but I could probably do it. Incoming missiles. Yep. This is the guy. That guy is why I've been swinging around like a drunkard. You know what? Heck with this. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Leaving. Actually, I thought that as well, but I remember that at some point they actually fixed and changed how the turrets and things were affected by mass and shape. Like, it used to be that they... Stop it! Leave me alone! There used to be that they didn't have any kind of... well, I think I'm going to go for a max DPS laser. The turrets and spin blocks weren't really affected by the size and mass of what was on it, and it just calculated. So it was like that first. Then it changed, so it calculated from where the spin block / turret was mounted. So it did that. Then it was updated, so they calculated based on the overall volume of the thing. So they did that. But it turns out that they do provide frictive forces as well. So friction and things. Very, very viable. So, yeah, you can make a giant oversized rudder for your ships if you so want to. And I had a look at how to do that, and it's all in a short video, which I'll be putting up after this stream ends, actually. So, yeah, that's the thing. What do you guys think? Red, green, or blue? While my ship continues to randomly shell things. True Walkers is actually just a limit in the game engine. Because it doesn't let you do enough joints on things. So yeah, red, green, or blue? Well, green is easier, red is harder, blue is... Oh, okay, then I hope you have fun on that. Yeah, I don't have enough for any serious ones. Okay, right, red seems to be it. So, in we go, let's just go, get away from that thing with the grab ram rounds. I find those things so irritating. Ugh. I also need more turning force, apparently. Crams actually have their uses. Like, I've got these cram bombs which Owner helped me put together. Well, guided me on how to use them a bit. But they are rather dangerous things. Oh. I see. Right. Okay, I need to drop my altitude a bit. If I go down below 25, my backup stabilizers will kick in, so I do need to watch that. So 25 is about as low as I can go with this thing. No, not just bomb shoots, Guttural. They actually work with the cannons barrels too. There we go. Okay. Freedom! I have escaped. Huzzah! Shut off the forward thrust to help York, but the fact is I just don't have much by way of turning thrust. My turning thrust is actually like 16 regular jet engines, and that's it. So I do need more, to be quite honest. I really do need more. But yeah, this thing looks like it's been through a bit of a war. Look at it. They've scratched the paint. It's all dinged and dented and... Oh... It needs a good scrubbing, basically. And it's smoking, too. Actually, that's the point. Why is it smoking? Where's that smoke coming from? Oh, it's the engine. Okay. Never mind. AC bound to custom controllers. Ooh. What settings do you use, Swarty? Yeah, Guttural, that sounds like you've just been building them too big. Because really big ones do act like that, but if you build smaller ones, lighter ones, you can actually get some decent, flexible stuff out of it. Change value of a PID. Oh, so it does. There we go. Set all general PIDs. Wait, so would that affect this? I think I need to get the range sorted out. Okay. So, where's the set PID setting again? I've lost it. Damn it. Me am blind person. Very much so. Oh, there it is. Right. PID. Yeah, distance of 2. I don't want it to affect the other ones. I need to have their backside to the... I don't think they do. Let's test that. Yeah, they don't. See, I just dropped and my backup stabilizers just kicked in. Not enough to actually keep me airborne though, but enough to try to start keeping me stable, so that's their purpose, right? Let's have a 25. Can I lift off? Yes, I can. Off we go. Whee! Right, okay. And then I've got the one over here, of course. Oh. I just thought, and it's... Yes, I did accidentally delete one of my complex controller PIDs. Whoops. Set range to 2. General purpose PID. Set altitude to 100. No, not 1000. 100. Yeah, I'm going into the stratosphere, I am. Yes. Some controller inputs. Up. And down. Okay. So I can go between that and I can increase my altitude to 100. Whee! That's slightly unbalanced. Slightly worryingly so. Okay. Right. Yeah, I need more stability power, it seems. Anyway, let's take these fun bits off. They were interesting, but they're not really what I'm trying to do. There we go. Right, there we go. All that is off. What, go up into the stratosphere? No, it's actually outright thrusters that are causing the problem, Sorty. It's outright thrust, not how much the PID is operating. Because the thrust is just badly imbalanced right now. Let's get these corrected a bit. So I've got that big bank of forward thrusters up there now to help me with this. These guys can help me with roll control. So there we go. And then I have massive amounts of pitch control now, so I should be able to fly around without going to La La Land. At least that's the theory anyway. I will always gladly visit La La Land. I endorse tourism in La La Land, it's just I don't want this craft to go there at this particular moment in time. Please do not sue me, La La Land, because I would not be happy with that. Yes. Right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it would, but then the craft would be like pitching way too quickly as well, so that would be another issue. Okay, let's get rid of the backup turrets. How if I built it in the right place, wouldn't it? There it is. Bye bye. And get rid of this one as well. Go. And this one is apparently still stuck. Yeah, this one is just flat out stuck on the hull, it looks like, so... There it goes. Right. Okay. Hi, Normal. Welcome to the stream. One turreted cram on top. So... What would be expensive to lose, Viking? Which things are you talking about? Because I tend to misunderstand or not get things a lot unless you're a bit more specific than that. Are you meaning the engines on the front? Is that what you're saying? The front bank of thruster jets, yeah. It would be, but that's why I'm actually starting to encase them in a bit of armouring right now, so... As you do. I just wasn't quite done with things yet. I think that should be configured properly. There we go. Much increased turning thrust there. Okay. Oh no, stop spamming. I have seen that. So I have seen what you want me to do with that cram cannon. There we go. Right. Okay. Small AA pack on top. Well, I am... oh, excuse me. Let's go to low altitude. Give my refinery a chance. Because right now it's actually running kind of bad. Oh, damn it. There we go. The PID's got a little bit confused down there. Unless I've misdone the settings again. Let's double check that, make sure I haven't messed it up. Let's set it to 30 actually, just give it a bit more wiggle room. That should do it. Yeah, okay. There we go. And it's now hovering at a much better refining altitude. Damn it. Excuse me a second, I just need a drink. Right. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, what was I doing? I've got some armouring on the forward banks now, so there is that. Let's get some further sloping involved. I think I heard something spawning. Well, I felt a little bit of a lag spike, so let's see. No, nothing spawned. Okay. Metal blocks. And of course, since I want this to be look pretty and all that, I am alternating things a bit to get something of a more textured appearance. So there we go. It's not all just random like that. Okay. Played a grand strategy. I've tried to. The only one I've really done though is Stellaris. Other things like Crusader Kings and what was it? Europa Universalis. I didn't really get into those. I got into Hearts of Iron 4 a bit, but yeah, the only one that's really captured my interest above all else is definitely Stellaris. Strafing is hard to set up right. True. Yeah, that's right. I mean, actually normal. I originally didn't have any side-facing thrusters at all. If you look, I've got those banks of thrusters set here, and these things were controlling the turning, along with their companion thrusters at the back, because I had these banks back here too. So I've got forward, then if I want to turn, it's like those things go. Oh wait, damn it! I thought I'd got those things set up. I haven't. They looked correct, but they weren't. They're not meant to be firing together. Me, I'm professional. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's correct. Right. It was going the wrong way. Do I have a long-range weapon? No. That is next on the to-do list. Very much so. Something spawned? Nope. Okay, right. Let's get some cruise missiles. Let's install them in a nice safe place right underneath my feet where they can not possibly explode and burn my socks off, because that would be a good thing to do. Place that with metal bar, take those out. Okay, and take that one out too. Right. What's a cool idea? You mean the fact I only had forward and reverse thrusters? Yeah, I was quite happy with that one. I mean, it definitely worked until the vehicle started to get a bit heavier and a bit longer. So, you know, like any idea in this game, it has its limits. Yeah, let's make it a bank of 6 missiles. And then I'll have the ejector add-ons venting their exhaust straight at me, because why not? Why not indeed? I really care for my own personal safety. Yes. And then because of the design, I can just rank it straight out there like that. So it just emerges straight from the side. And that was definitely a spawning, I think, that just happened. Yep, there's something nasty over that way. What's going on? Lure might be cancer. Solid strafing is doable only with lure, yeah. I can switch heights. I'm at a low height now because I want my refinery to have a better chance of it, because I've got a refinery tucked away underneath here. So that's refining my fuel at the moment, and it's slowly recovering. But then I've got it set up after Swarty's suggestion, so I can just push a button and it'll take me straight up to 100 meters. So yeah, stuff like that. Okay, right. I need to get this thing set up. So it needs a connection underneath, like that. Then it needs an IFF, just in case, a stagger fire, and a controller. Then lastly it needs a local weapon controller, so let's just plug that straight into there. And that should have control. No? Oh, not quite. There we go, that should do it. Okay, that is now connected. Missile control is engaged. So, I've got massive ass missiles that I need to fix up. So, them telephone poles, what? Have I missed something again? 400, 600 speed, 7 block missiles. Yeah, these are actually massive cruise missiles though, not 7 length. So, I don't think they're 7 length anyway. Let's add a bank of fins for turning. 4 of those. These are 12 block missiles, and they just fired without any kind of... They weren't ready yet! I shouldn't have installed the flipping... Oh, hello! Right. Light block. Load sub-object emergency cannon. Sign all. There we go. Okay, right. Stop blowing up my engines, please! I'll do the same to you. Haha. Ow. Stop bombing me as well, please. Oh, that bounced off, actually. Right. Okay. And there we go, it's dead. Easy peasy. For some reason my cannon's still shooting at it again. Why is that?
Taking control. Weapons only.
Oh yeah, it's because it's just in combat mode I can't tell it not to shoot things. Fine. Alright. Okay, that took care of that really quickly, so that's fine. I'm going to unplug those missiles though, because they fired when I was trying to build them. There we go. Right, and I've now got to wait for... Oh, there they are. Okay. Yeah, that was a suggestion I got in the previous on the previous part because I was so often scrambling to try and build things to defend myself. So I actually built a prefab weapon system I can just slap onto a ship, and if it's got an AI strong enough to run it, then it's a really accurate high velocity frag cannon. Well, actually, owner says it's a really low velocity, but it's fast enough to do the job. So it definitely saved me there. Well, it saved me a bunch of pain there rather, but let's see. Let's add variable thruster, variable. No, short range thrusters. Kick in after 5 seconds, I guess. Variable thruster ramp time is 5 seconds. Charge to 800. No, not 8,000 power, 800. There we go. So that thing has a lot of thrust on it. Another good idea. Gee, thank you. About the time I did the snap-on prefabs, well, I had lots of prefabs. The problem was I had too many and I didn't have any space to do anything else. So, that's why. Let's make these heat seekers. No, that's a bad idea. Radar guided. Let's make them radar guided missiles. Sure. They also need some one turns too. Where's the radar guided head? Is it down here somewhere? Ah, there we go. Active radar seekers. And plenty of space for fuel and stuff, so. These things are going to be kind of nasty, but they are very slow firing. 5 fuel tanks. 6 fuel tanks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 6 warheads enough, do you think, or should I go for more? Let's see. And a nasty sub-tank after I showed you how to cheat. Oh, I'm glad I could oblige. Yes. Let's add another frag head there. And then I'll make it... Let's give it a double EMP charge as well, just to be mean. So there we go. Long range cruise missile. One turn. We'll keep going. Well, basically I've been explaining the cheat every time I've done it, more or less. So the previous 2 streams have both had me starting off explaining how to do the cheat. How it works is this. When you repair an RTG, it costs far less than it costs you to build it. So basically you build a new vehicle from when you've started. You need to have your starting ship with resource storage and a single repair tentacle, then build a new vehicle and retrofit it to something which is basically just an RTG. I have a balloon deployer on it or something like that, so it doesn't just sink like a stone, and then it'll build it really cheap, and then you can scrap it and get a lot of resources back. So that's basically what's going on there, and that's the cheat. And it's good for getting a really decent start, but the way I'm playing it is I refuse to really do much with it. I mean, I gave myself an initial injection of like 60,000 resources, and then I'm just saying I'm not going to spawn in any more. So that's all I've done with it. I've basically given myself a start, and that's it. And yeah, it really is simple when you get down to it. Yeah, these are going to be really fast missiles, though, normal. They've got treble engines on them, so they're going to be kind of nasty. I'm just setting up a separate AI because I want them to target differently from the rest of my stuff. Target prioritization card. Reset to 0. I want you to target per block. So go after the biggest thing you can see. Oh, and also the closest. So, so range. So You love to play with big targets because you'll find absolutely flipping massive missiles. Yes. Okay. I need to test it as well, though, so I need to get a fire control computer in here. So let's get that there. And then I'll temporarily set this missile bank to battery number... So find it, here we go. To battery 5, so I can test fire it and see how far it'll actually go. Assuming I can use caps lock in this thing. I can! And off they go. Yeah, I think the extra stuff has kicked in right now. Forward velocity 200 meters per second and climbing. So they have a range of just over 3 kilometers, I think. Okay. Right. So I need to set these things to not engage things beyond 3 kilometers range. Maximum range of 3 kilometers. Let's give it a minimum of 1 kilometer as well. And I know I mistyped that. Oh. 3. Thank you. So between 1 and 3 kilometers where this thing will engage. What the heck was that? I thought I heard something exploding, but... Oh well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, let's mix and match the missile types. So let's have them half and half. You are going to have a IR seeker. As are you. And then these guys are going to have single pixel IR cameras on them. So just to be annoying to the opponent, I think. There we go. So every salvo of these things fires 2 radar seekers, 2 IR guided, and 2 single pixel IR, so they'll sweep around as they approach the targets. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. No point in magnet because, as I said, they're pretty fast and heavy missiles, so they won't do much. Did I slow down the ramp time? Yes. The ramp time is 5 seconds on the regular thing, and sorry, it has a basic thruster kicking in for the first 5 seconds, which ramps up, and then 2 more thrusters kick in after a few seconds. So the idea is for it to turn around towards its target before the real thrusters start up. So yeah, it has a little power so it can turn, and then it gets a lot faster. And that's the idea behind these things. Anyway, what was I doing? So I'm just going after what they want. They can do, yeah. Not in space. Most active flares, yes. Slow down ramp time. Do not. If you do not use lasers, put smoke in shells. HE missiles. Magnets. Don't really want to put a magnet on it. Should you not be flying higher to drop bombs? Well, I can fly higher. I've got my controls set up so I can easily change my height up to 100 meters, so that's okay. IRs will miss more. Radars don't lose track. Yeah, but radars can be easier for anti-missile systems to pick up on, so that's a trade-off for it. Do I have kicking time on both short-range thrusters? I think I do. I believe I do. Let's double-check that. Short range 5, 5. Yeah, they both kick in after 5 seconds. So, yeah, that is set. It's you remember those odd anime shows where it has it says a guided weapon, quote unquote. It kicks off from a ship, it goes really slow, and then suddenly it fires straight forward. So, like that. I've managed to do that by using a very weak variable thruster and then kicking in standard thrusters. I just have to give the missile enough time to turn towards its intended target, and then off it goes. So you can do that with vertical missile racks if you really want to, which I found quite interesting. Don't know if you guys are interested in it. Actually, when's the last time I used mortars? I don't remember. Uh, I'll try and work that out later. First off, let's actually get that pack cannon in that I was planning to put in earlier. So, yep, let's get the lasers. Pack cannon. Thor's hammer, kind of thing. It's straight tubes. Just need to do it like that. Vertical defended. What? Another 6 torpedoes of the same length and spam propellers until I hit 50 meters a second? What? Oh, I've done this wrong. Right, this is going to be... I'm packing this in here because I want this thing to have access to multiple tubes, of course, so, you know. That's what I'm trying to do with it. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Oh, doy. Of course. Right. I forgot this bit. I wish these things would dual way like the fuel exhausts have become, because that would be so much easier. Rather than having to manually line it. I mean, you used to have to do that with the exhaust as well, but they changed that because it was just so irritating. But nope, you still got to do it with particle cannons, so would make things a bit easier. Right. Particle input port goes there. Okay. Yeah, I deleted all my prefabs. That's the thing. Wait, what's my good advice? What have I done this time? I tried making buildable drones, but if you remember, I abandoned it because it was just yeah. This was way back on the first one. I abandoned it because it basically just kept detaching and it was limiting how quickly I could move. So there was no point in even keeping it. A bit more length, a bit more width. Width 4, yep. So there we go, that's the entire assembly, and this will just rotate around and slot straight into position on this side here. So there we go. Okay, that's 2 tubes connected. Wait, what did I do? What? Yeah, one-way tack tubes, yeah, they are fine. Oh, is that why, Jabberwocky? Thank you. So it wasn't because you're an absolute pain to try and work with them. That is such a shame, actually. But at least we've still got it, so can't argue with that. So basically the idea here is that I'm building this massive particle array. So it's not just the bombs I've got when I fly over an opponent, it is a massive particle cannon strike I've also got access to. So this guy is intended to nuke things that get underneath me. In the nicest possible way, of course. I'm going to violently irradiate them. Yeah. To violently irradiate. Oops. I think I just deleted something. Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. And then I just need an end of tube part here. And there we go. We have a 3-bolt particle accelerator. I just need batteries to power it now. Resources, get me some batteries. Batteries. Some storage beams, always nice. Let's actually get mirror mode on now. Of course the engine is kicking in a bit more because I didn't have the power in there before for it to charge up. There we go. Alright, that gives me plenty of power for it to charge and draw from. Still only one enemy here so far. Pack can be complex, yeah, but exhaust that the way... Yeah, that is a huge benefit, how the exhausts operate. I'm thinking of maybe adding in some massive decorations on the sides here. What do you guys think? Do you want this thing to be supported by plumes of fire? Do you think that would be good? Would that be interesting to look at? Why am I not using 3x3x1? It just seemed to fit a bit better, you know? So yeah, do you think plumes of fire under the wings of this thing would look good? Don't need that, so I just need the wireless. There we go. Fire is good. Okay, right, I'll turn this into a fire. This craft will burn. You will know it is coming, let's put it that way. Always a good thing, really. Because that's the good thing about orcs. You always know the orcs are coming. There's no way around that. Detector equipment, let's get a 90-degree radar. Yeah, that's pointing the correct way. And a 90-degree IR sensor, so there we go. No, not 360 and 90. So there we go. Okay, now I've got downward detection, which is operating so that I can tell it's got something underneath it. My cannon's having a bit of a field day, it seems, but it's not built for such ranges. Oh, apparently I accidentally clicked that. Whoops. Give me a 90-degree radar back, please. Thank you. Right. So I've got this cannon aperture down here, which I need to configure. Oh, are you... wait, who's going what? Where? What? Oh. Oh, yeah, it's that time. Bye, Ethan. See you later. Bad for FPS. Yeah, who needs FPS? FPS is for the weak. All that matters is the darker. Yes. Yeah, the thing is, this backup cannon is only really a close range thing. So yeah. Yeah, hi, Richie. Welcome to the stream, and same for you, Jason. Yeah, you are here to watch me do silly things, I think. Let's see, piercing, charge time 1 second, what does it do? Initial damage 3000, 720, 725, 20. That uses nearly 2000 per shot to do 8,500 damage overall. So that is actually pretty damn nasty. I don't need range, so I can boost the damage to ludicrous levels. I do need some accuracy though, because it's supposed to be able to hit submarines, so... Okay, combined it does nearly 10,000 damage now, raw, so that is kind of nasty. No changes on focus, no efficiency clocking needed, 1000 power per shot. Actually, let's change that. Let's increase that to about sorry, 2000 per shot. That's what it was at. Let's try that. Try it with those settings then. Okay, now, what am I shooting at? I have no idea. Let's check. Which way am I firing? That way. Okay, so there's something nasty over the... Okay. Well, this... I feel like a bully going after this guy, but I'm going to. Anyway, so... Right. Onwards! Turn! Full power! Oh, there go the cruise missiles. Right. I think... no, now that you've said that, you've jinxed it. I'm going to die. The cruise missiles are probably going to kill him. The cannon just doesn't have the accuracy for this kind of range, but... where's the missiles gone, actually? Have they ditched in the water? They probably have. Hmm. Yeah, this is doing exactly nothing. Don't be afraid, just shoot him. Don't fear him. But I don't want to die. This guy could kill me. Look, he's got guns and pointy bits on the front. He's a very real threat. Oh, here comes some more missiles, actually. Oh, here they come, and... splat. Okay. They're not meant to go after things that small, but, you know, what can you do? Why do I get the feeling there's an explosion on my ship? Oh, well, the explosion on his ship is kind of worse, so, yeah, whatever. No, that wasn't a fishing boat, that was a full-fledged warship. You guys should know this. Still, somehow I emerged victorious. I don't know how. Let's get the camera back. Okay, right. I do need to fix that cannon, though. It's not meant to fire at that kind of range. Where's its controller? It's in here somewhere. I think. Oh, wait, yeah, there it is on top. Max range 2 kilometers, please. You're pretty much useless outside that. Right. There we go. Okay, what have I missed? Better launch the missiles high. Better firing up. Yeah, it can be. Happy hunting. Scroll back a bit. Look forward to watching this after. Oh, thanks, Jason. Hope you have a good shift, mate. And I need torpedoes for hit and run. I thought that was what the bombs were for. Just hit and run. There's been no enemies really turning up so far, so... Anyway, time for the next weapon system, I think. What do you guys think I should build into this thing next? I'm thinking some kind of primary weapon. Or maybe a backup missile storm. I don't know. Or maybe a mortar launcher. Oh wait, no, I remember. Hang on. I still want to know what kind of weapon system you think I should put in, but I also want flames. Yes, flames. I want to burn. I am eager to immolate the flesh and purify the weakness. Or something to that effect, I don't know. Something to that effect, okay? Laser. Yeah, probably a good idea. Shields. Yeah, who needs shields? Probably a good idea, though, to be quite honest. 5? Okay, that's 5 there. Let's grab 3, 4, 5 there too. Right, let's get the pattern down. Don't need mirror mode actually, so... decorative pieces going in, of course. Oh, beam 3s would be a good idea. And it's a beam 2. No, wait, what am I doing? Of course. I want this to be lifted slightly, so this should be like this. Mirror mode here. Then I want the square corners, because I'm being all artsy fartsy. I need to do all the fancy things. It's too short. Actually, that looks fine. Okay. Beam 3, and I need downslope. So like that. Yes. Triangle corner? Yes, triangle corner. Oh no, wait, that's not right. Hang on. APS with rail resistance, just give variety. Objectives would be decent. Quad firing piece with 6 barrels each. Should I just build a flipping laser shotgun and be done with it? Would that help? Just build a laser shotgun. Because I do know how to do that. Now go take off mirror modes. That's good. Excelente. I just need one more downslope to go here. Then I can install the decorative pieces. So, custom jets, jet controllers, and jet combustors. There we go. All bright and flamey. Height 2, 5 by... No. Yeah, 5. And there we go. I now ride on pillars of fire. Ah! No, that doesn't burn any fuel at all. So there's no fuel cost for running this thing like this. There's also no thrust output either, so it's absolutely useless. It's just purely decorative, but... yeah, now I've got pillars of fire keeping me in the air, so... ah, there we go. Fear me! Because I ride on the wings of flame. No... well, heat? Actually, that's a good question. Can I check that? They don't seem to have a heat stat. So I don't think so. But yeah, riding on the wings of fire, so there we go. Okay. What's next? I was distracted doing that, so I missed what got voted. I think it was a laser, wasn't it? Some kind of laser system? They do generate heat? Okay, good to know. So they are actually now decoys as well. So, hey. Always use another heat source to act as a decoy. Well, it's good to know that simple lasers are going to get fixed. Okay, cool. Right, decoys. So, next up seems to be laser system. Needs to get into a fight and broke. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a point. Okay, let's... time to hunt, I suppose. Turn off the refinery. Don't require it. I've got plenty of fuel in reserve right now. So that means it's time to go and be nasty to all the peoples. Actually, I may be a bit broke, but I'm going to do something else. Let's grab a RTG. Mirror mode it. I've only got 1,000 points, so I can't exactly do much, but yeah, no need to mirror mode actually. Let's get a really basic RTG. I'm not going to cheat this thing, by the way, just so you know. I've got it because I want to use it. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. Let's put it over here, sure. Charge out 2.2. That's kind of worrying, that. I think I need a Hearthstone extension. But I also need an ACB. Well, 2 ACBs. How much are they? 20 each. Yep, that's fine. Okay. And I'll put those back here near the fuel engine, so they can go like that. Okay. I really do need a bit more of a Hearthstone. So, Hearthstone, here we go, extension, click. There we go, that's got my Hearthstone safe again. I think that might have been what I heard earlier. I heard an explosion and thought something had spawned. Must have been that. So, what I want you to do is fuel engine, set battery charge percent to 0. And you are going to be fuel engine... I've lost track of it. Oh, there it is. Set battery charge to 25. Okay. Activate when battery drops below 50% charge. And activate when battery gets above 75%? Yeah, 75%. 75%. So there we go. So, that'll keep my fuel engine from kicking in all the time when my batteries are depleting in any way. So, if it's only a small fight, the RTG will bring it back up. If I need more power, the fuel engine will kick in and do something. Yes, I did create a particle cannon, Pooba. Yep, something to hung with? I don't know, but I'm not exactly hung with anything, unless you count this big blocky fuel processing centre. But yeah, I do have some things to hunt with. I'm mostly a close range guy right now, so doesn't exactly help, does it? Anyway, in terms of armament, what I've got is I've got that emergency cannon on top with short to mid-range fragmentation shells. I've got 2 high explosive bomb launchers which can work against submarines and boats. And I've got these long-range cruise missiles in the sides of the ship. And I've got a... oh, there's an enemy behind me. And I've got a downwards-facing particle cannon for basically smacking anything that gets beneath me. It's with that. So, okay, let's increase my altitude. Here we go. Combat altitude. Moving in. Hearthstone's engines are not useless because they increase the charge and they increase how quickly the Hearthstone can be charged up. So, bigger craft, you need them if you want to maintain a Hearthstone, otherwise it will blow up. So, that's why if you build a craft too big, your Hearthstone starts randomly exploding. It's just your craft is too big, so you can't sustain it anymore. Something else just spawned, I think. No, it's just this guy, whatever he is. I need a cruise control on this thing, actually. I'm not configured for it. Let's actually check what's ahead of me. Oh. I am in serious trouble now. That guy is going to kill me. Yes. Oh, well, I guess we get to see how well my stuff works. Oh, the cruise missiles are already firing. Never mind. Right. Yeah, it explodes. It does limited local damage. But the reason it starts exploding is just because it's not got any extensions on it, so it's not been able to charge up. And that's why it does that. Okay, see you later then, Pooba. Oh, look, it's firing back at me. Whatever will I do? Well, that didn't do much. Just turn this way. I don't think this guy's got much of a chance, to be quite honest. Yeah, its cannon's damaged. Missed me. Okay, let's see how well the particle cannon does. There goes the bombs, and I think it's already dead. Isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, there it goes. I didn't get to see the particle cannon firing. Oh. Yeah, I've already got a fuel refinery, Lola. It's tucked away in the back here. And that's why I've got a low altitude hover setting, so I can drop back down, so it's got good refinery efficiency on it. Oh, I think I heard something explode. Nope, there's nothing. Yeah, I think it got killed by the bomb before the pack could actually get a decent shot off at it, so I think that's what happened. The pack should be working just fine. Yeah, that can control it. Control two weapons apparently, I'm not sure what. And it's already connected to the AI system as well, so it's got built-in detectors right next to the outlet, so that should be just fine. Let's assign it to temporary group 5. I hope I took the missiles off that. Better double check before I try and mess around with it. Missile controller, missiles... No, I didn't. They were still on it. Okay, there we go. Right. So I can at least do some test firing. There we go, freed the camera. So, let's check out this thing. Oh! Why are you on group? Oh wait, that's because it wasn't working before. Never mind. Yeah, the pack cannon didn't fire though. Let's get to combat altitude. Up we go. Let's take the sonar launcher off of that. So there we go. 3x3 opening and wider field of fire. It's already... Didn't I already set it to wide field of fire? Check that. Oh, I didn't. Good call. Okay, I missed that. Right. So, there's an enemy over there, but I'm trying to test my pack right now. It doesn't need the bigger open, really, I think. At least in theory. I say before I blow a massive hole in my ship I can't fix myself and lose the adventure. So, now then, let's try this. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty accurate all the way to the surface, so it will work against ships and it will work against subs. Okay. I don't remember how much piercing this stuff actually has, but how much actual AP? Oh, AP of 20. Okay, that's not too bad. Fires pretty fast. Tries to do like 10,000 raw damage each time it fires, split between 3 beams. So, yep, that seems to be working just fine. It just wasn't configured quite properly. Okay. Now there's an enemy over that way somewhere. Yep, that way. Let's have a look. Oh, it's another mighty vessel of war. Right, okay. Off we go. 20 as what? Well, the thing is, I've got decent range for my combat altitude, so I don't really want to sacrifice my range at all. I really do need a cruise control, though. There go the missiles. After I kill this guy, I think I'm going to set up cruise control. Uh, 40k initial ground damage pack right through the basic ship. Yeah, I'm not getting much by way of enemies right now. I seem to remember this was a thing. Oh, here comes the cannons trying to engage. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this one, guys, just so you know. I don't think I have much of a chance. Like, seriously, I mean, look at this guy. It's so awesome. He's so powerful. He's got a skull and crossbone flag and everything. Oh, there goes one of his... There goes the flare launcher. Okay. Look, he's damaging me. He's damaging me. How will I survive this? Oh, and there he goes. Oh, dear. Right. So, yeah, he's just dropped dead, basically. $202 material. Okay, I am slowly gathering material, so there is that. Speed through a few red zones. Yeah, probably a good... Well, the problem with the first area is it tends to spawn a lot of heavier stuff as well, so that can be a bit of a fun time. There's a red wing over there. Don't really see any others, except for that one, so I guess that's it. Now, let's get a flipping cruise control sorted out. Control, complex controller, drive maintainer. You will maintain primary drive if I press I. Oh, do I need an on and an off switch for this? Guess I do. Maintain primary drive on O and L. Okay. Now I just need to get all these engines set up to primary drives. And if I press that key... Oh, I need to actually ramp it up first. Okay. There we go. Right. Cruise control! Hooray! I don't have to keep pressing it if I don't want to. There we go. Wait, what's going on? Try speed through the initial few zones. Yep. Hey, he had a big scary gun though, owner. You know? He had to die. He was scary. I was scared. He had a pirate flag and everything. Says, where the heck am I even going? I don't know where I'm going now. Because the fog came in. It's like, armor my butt. Yeah, I could probably use it. Just trying to figure out where the next red gate is. Because I've lost sight of it. Oh, there's an enemy over that way. Enemy! Violence! Social activity! Something! That way. Yeah, over there. I wasn't looking in the right direction. Okay, here we go. Turning. There we go. I'm going directly east, so let's see what we got. some distance away. This doesn't seem right. Where is it? Wait, is that really... Let's take a look. Oh, never mind. My ship's actually found it now. And apparently the missiles found it as well, but I wasn't paying enough attention. This big thing just trailing smoke and all that. No, it's just I wasn't looking in the right way. So it might be underwater, but no, I just missed it. That's all. Oh, little cutie. You're gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, there goes part of his propulsion. Hello. Your doom approaches. I think the particle cannon needs a bit more work, though. Oh, it's still alive, actually. Huh. Yeah, it's a flagship. Right. I think I might have won. Kinda. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I kind of sort of won. Oh, it's a little bit more scrap to feed me. And at least the fog's cleared up. I've lost track of... Oh, there! There's a red circle. Let's turn around and go into cruise control mode, so... Off we go. Cruise control is easily the best thing I've ever added to this ship, I think. Nuking a fly? No, I didn't. I violently irradiated a fly. I think that's what it says. Anyway, let's go into the particle cannon settings and drop its charge time to 0.1. Increase the damage ratio slightly. So it doesn't matter if it's wildly inaccurate, it's just going to be a lightning storm now. There you go, that's going to do about 1,500 per pulse. Let's switch it to explosive shockwave mode, just to be fun. Wait, who's gone? Oh, okay, see you later, Gusser. And don't mind the attenuation, really. Unless attenuation is actually a percentage, but, you know. Let's try max attenuation on that. There you go, about 2,200 per. Okay. So that's going to be really nasty if it works properly. And I need to drop my altitude. I thought I might have to. Unfortunately, PID doesn't react too quickly when you're just dropping, so I'm manually switching before so the PID can get its act together. There we go. Okay. Through the gates. And saves having a storm. Yay. The sheer amount of returning particles. I've never seen them do 180, so let's test that actually. Weapon group 5, please. Thank you. Let's untether the camera. Right. Right. Particle cannon chest. Oh yeah, that well, it's not returning, but it's like not really doing much, is it? Okay, it's too much inaccuracy there. Right. Ah, there's the beast. Right. Let's give it some more. There we go, that's about 2,000 per shot now. Oh, that attenuation is really killing it. Let's get it back to 1,500. There we go. Problem is, this is a really small pack, so, you know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, right. I have a pack. It works. Sort of. Let's turn my nose firmly to the west. There we go. Kick in the cruise control. And fly away into the darkness. Like a glorious firefly that is burning. Goodbye. Oh, and suddenly it's a blood moon morning, so... Okay. Am I underestimating the power of ports? Probably. I'm not very familiar with the packs at all. A downward-facing laser? Yes. Yes, I do. I need everything pointing downward, so if I get above something, it needs to die. Like, really, really quickly. But, I don't know. What weapon should I add next, I think? The vote was laser, wasn't it? But someone's also been saying I need to armour my rear end as well, so... Okay, that's a bit of extra armouring going on there. Okay. One GP 50 frag 500mm autocannon. A 1 GP? What? Long range turreted APS? What's an APS? Or do you mean an advanced cannon? Gunpowder. So, you want me to armour the rear section of my ship with gunpowder? That doesn't sound like the safest choice, to be quite honest. Wait, didn't I have a... There is something I could probably really do easy. Oh, it means one gunpowder and... APS means advanced projectile system. Oh, right. AC main cannons need to be using at least 4 meter long shells. Yeah, if you're really, really heavy one, it does matter. There was a vehicle I built recently when I joined Red the Rage's campaign, which was basically built around a massive spinal-mounted cannon. Do you think I should do that? Should I install spinal-mounted cannons on this thing? Just to see what it looks like? Thinking storms come in again. Let's drop to cruising altitude. Oh, actually all of this is moot anyway because I don't have the resources to properly build a decent weapon system right now. I've just realised. we go. Right. It can be, depends on how it's made, I think. But yeah, I did build a spinal mounted cannon set ship, and it did kind of blow up a little bit. So, you know, there was that. It did kind of blow up just a teeny tiny little bit. Actually, you know what this ship needs? It needs some more autocannons. Give it a fail-safe, and also give it a wireless connection, like that. New object, new twin-axis turrets. Let's do this really cheap and cheerful. Simple weapons, autocannons. There we go. Quad autocannon turret. So there we go. Okay. I am increasing my firepower exponentially. This is totally going to work. Yes. There we go. Yeah, this is something I've been trying ever since the new simple weapon upgrade came out. It's like I thought, let's do this, and basically it works out as, because they can't angle by themselves, I have a twin-axis turret built which can do it for them. So it works out as a really cheap close-range weapon, but it's not very good against anything that's got even the remotest level of armour, so, you know. It's basically just a couple of extra gun ports mounted on the side of the ship. So it looks good, but it doesn't actually do very much to anything heavier than wood. So not exactly worth much, exactly. Still, it can be interesting. Simple laser. I'm not that familiar with... Oh, hello, green ring. Almost flew into that. I've never tried the simple laser once I heard that they were overpowered, so I just didn't try it. Oh, they've changed the appearance of that one again, I think. That looks pretty cool, actually. Wow. So yeah, I don't know what its range is or anything like that. Same thing as you do, but you use 5 instead of 4. Check the map for a resource zone. Yeah, probably a good idea. Just flown past that. Oh, hello, there's a resource zone over here. Not a very good one, though. 172 material. Oh, well, better than nothing. Simple, simple laser is good for 500-meter range. I see. Actually, that's pretty good for close-range stuff. Yeah, probably could be quite nice. Yeah, I don't think this resource zone is going to last very long at all, to be quite honest. Just turning off my cruise control and keeping going. Hello, great ring of destiny. What do you have for me? Not very much. Om nom 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 nom. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to last very long at all, is it? There it goes. Okay, what else have we got around here? I need to turn and keep going westward. Oh, there we go. Full power. I really do need to find a place to go. Oh, there's a red one. Let's go through that. Red Ring! The Red Ring of Destiny. I mean, Doom. I mean, yeah, true. Better than kicking the nuts. There is that. Kicking the nuts kind of painful. But there's a ring over this way. I just want to try and keep going on the westward course because I want to avoid... I want to try and escape the bad weather I keep getting. To be quite honest. Also, I should probably limit the maximum range on these Gatlings too. Gatlings? ACs. Max range... 1 kilometre. Because they're probably not going to hit much or do anything outside that range, to be quite honest. Just look pretty. Ah, there it is, up there. Okay, it's a bit high. Still not there. Okay, oops, I've accidentally got that set. Okay, PID. Executive override, take me to 3... Oh, that's 180, of course. I can't take it above that on just that. So, where is it? Set to 300. To the skies! Hey! Oh, there we go. There it is. I thought I lost it for a moment there. Oh, that's actually about the right height. Oh no, I'm too low now. I need to turn off the cruise control. Yeah, I need to increase my height to... I think 400-ish, so about my limits. Forwards! That way! Go! There we go. Okay. Time to crash dive back to sea level. Now I'm free fall. Yay! Free fall. Let's reset that. Okay. Hey. Yeah, the PID override actually works. Yeah. I'd heard of it, but, well, remember, Swarty, you're the one that got me into the PIDs in the first place, so, as you do. Also, I'm low on fuel. I need to fire the refinery back up. So, where's the refinery? Trigger it. So there we go. Currently refueling, and I'm ditching into the water. There we go. Right. Ooh, I see a resource ring. Guess where I'm going? That way. Forwards. Always room for more resources. That's what I say. But yeah, there's been a very, very great lack of enemies and doing stuff right now because I just don't have resources. Oh well. I remember this happened to me during the this happened to me during the first time around with the cookie wagon as well. I'd be spending so long just scrimping and scraping because I just didn't have any resources to do anything. So that was one of the big things that actually turned me off on it and didn't help because it's just like, hey, you want to do things. Tough? Nope, sorry, you can't do it. You've got to just wander off all over the place. Ooh, there's a red ring there as well. That's convenient. Okay, I'm going to go through that as soon as I get the resources. So, yeah. Let's actually turn my AI back on.
Taking control. Listening.
There's the resource ring. Ooh, there's actually a fair bit in there.
Form up and fly with fleet. Moving out.
Now, there's something I'm actually kind of curious about, so I'm wondering. Oh, there's another ring over there. Okay. After about 20-30 minutes in a zone, yeah. There's something I wanted to check out. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, let's fit this thing with tactical nukes. See how well that goes. No. Uh, what I want is it under decor now? No, doesn't seem to be. That's strange. Is it under control? No. What the heck? Did I set them? No, but they do have fire. They have fire safety on them, and they're also such small turrets. They don't really need it too much. But what I'm looking for is, I remember there was a camera module somewhere. I just can't remember where the heck it was. Do you guys remember where that is? Is it under blocks? Maybe. No. I could have sworn there was a camera. Camera. Lure box, automated control. Oh, here we go. Wireless camera. Right, got it. Hey. Right, that's what I was looking for. Now, let's check this. How does this work? Wireless camera. So how do I do that then? So I'm kind of wondering where my ship's trying to go right now. Control terminal. Oh, I see. Thank you. Thanks, owner. There wasn't any need for caps lock, by the way, but yeah, thanks anyway. Right, let's jam this into my increasingly crowded control area. Oh wait, I've not hooked this up. Whoa! Ah! That wasn't meant to happen. Don't get back in the ship. Okay, so that's a slight drawback of the design. If you step out of the seat, it kicks you out of the top of the ship. Okay, good to know. Right, also I think we're here, so I can turn off the AI again. Oh, there's an enemy up here as well. AI to...
Weapons only.
Oh yeah, cruise control is still on. That's why it's having trouble. Okay. But yeah, my wireless just doesn't have... Sorry, my camera just isn't connected to anything AI related, so... Hello, Samantha. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're here to watch me just messing around and flailing around in incompetence, because that's basically what I do, to be quite honest. Me, I'm greatest professional YouTuber ever. Now, to get this to work, do I need to do that? There we go. Yeah, that's useful. Okay. Right, so this is how you're meant to play adventure mode. I've never tried the cameras before, but I can use the cameras to see what I'm trying to do. Okay. Good. Right, slow down. There we go. My refinery is active. My refinery has been active for some time. That's why I'm cruising around at... actually, what am I cruising at? Yeah, I'm cruising around at like 30 feet. So I've been refining fuel for quite a bit now. So no, that's why my fuel reserve is slowly going upwards. It's just not very good. Let's put it that way. Let's get down there and check it. It's a very small refinery. That's part of the problem. Yeah, it produces 468 fuel every 12 seconds. No, that's per minute. It does it in 12-second patches. So it is running. It's just not very good. I think I need to increase its size. Yeah, they do suck at heights. Hang on, let's check my ACB sets. I think I can do something regarding some better control for this thing. Oh, they... Wait a second. Oh! No, wait, that's not... What? The heck did my ACB set for allowing the AI to control it while I'm... Did I delete that by accident or something? I don't see it anywhere. Must have done. Huh. Okay. Some giant space... A light bulb. Yeah. Remember, my computer's not that good, so decorative lights not really... They don't really do anything, so that's the problem there. Right, let's actually add back in the ACB controller set, because apparently I deleted that. I don't remember doing it, but apparently I did. Let's just mount it here next to the ammo rack. So sure, let's put that there. Okay, and I need another ACB. Oh, I need it here. Yep. Range of 2. Set the PID to 10. No, wait, I have my backup propulsion that kicks in at 25. 25, that's as low as I can take it, really. Actually, there's no point doing that. It's like 5 less than it currently set to, so yeah, let's change that to just 25 and do that. So that'll increase my fuel refining efficiency a little bit, but... A little bit, I say, as it increases by about 40%. Yeah, near the ammo rack. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, individual ones are faster, but remember, this is adventure mode still, so it's efficiency above all else. I'm thinking I'm just going to double stack the refinery, so, you know, make it just flat out better. Yeah, this will do it. There we go. Okay. That's increased its efficiency, so it's taking a lot less material to do about the same amount of fuel production. So, okay. Yeah, the underbelly is a bit vulnerable, but not much I can really do about it. Because I need material to build this thing, so... Please load what up fast? What? Have I missed something again? What are you guys talking about? This is almost gone, this one, I think. Yeah, almost gone. So I need to get ready to start turning and start moving. There's another resource zone over there, but there's an enemy over there. The enemy's probably not going to be much, but let's check. There's a resource zone. Yeah, that's barely anything. There's the enemy. It's a massive enemy warship. I'm going to die. Yep. I can't beat a sea adder, not in my current state, not at all. So I guess maybe I should. What do you guys think? Should I stick around in this place, or should I actually try to move on and move up in the world? Also, I guess it's time to actually expand my engines, seeing as I did rig myself to accept such an upgrade. Let's see, well, the problem is, again, cost, so it's going to cost me a bomb to do this. There we go, more power. Got me back up to 43. Right. What difficulty am I at right now? Well, no, not childish, it's 1.331 according to this. So, yeah, super difficult area. Yeah, I've still not got anything underneath, really. There goes the cruise missiles. The top-mounted cannons firing. And I don't think that guy's going to last too long, to be quite honest. But I'm going to stay at this altitude and keep refining fuel. Though I'm actually almost out of resources. Yep, he's dead. Keep rushing? Okay. Keep rushing until I find something decent to fight, I'm guessing. Oh, Lola, the complete stream is already recording onto YouTube, so I don't need to take separate time to upload it. So once I'm done here, I'm going to tag this and the 2 other videos I have ready to go, and then it should be up pretty quick. So yeah, all the way up to about 5. What's that? 173 resources. I remember that lance that I killed in the starting area, and it gave me like 200 resources. So that little guy gave me a lot more. I think I just battered the lance so much with so many small cannons, it's just like, nope. I'm not going to give you any loot. You don't deserve it. Or something to that effect. There we go, 173 material. There should be a red gate very nearby. Yeah, there's one right there, actually. So let's turn around and get into that one. Oh, there's another resource zone over there, but yeah, it's more important that I get some worthy adversaries, quote-unquote, to kill at this point. So wait, what's childish? I completely missed that. Either that or I'm getting a bit confused, I'm not sure which. Probably both. Okay, forwards, onwards, move! Though actually, this is actually about the time I said I'd be ending stream as well, so... Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. So yeah, this is probably a good place to wrap it up, because I've done all the building I can, I've been wandering around a bit. The vehicle is definitely coming along. I'm going to save this now, actually. Save the vehicle, so... Actually, that's the point. Quickly in the chat, what do you want me to call this darn thing? What's its name? Might as well ask that now, so, you know. Name this craft! And don't call it Cookie Wagon Mark II, please, because it's not related to the Cookie Wagon at all. Oh, come on, the game's taunting me. There's an enemy in that direction now. So, yeah. That's that. And actually... use my cram. Dump book? What do you mean use? What do you mean use my cram? Oh, do you mean use light cram cannons or something? Because I was saying they are still pretty good, and Guttural wasn't convinced. Avorion, I stopped doing Avorion because I was just getting fed up with how much I had to trade just to get the money to keep building my armoured craft. So that was I got bogged down by the currency requirement in that game. It just wasn't fun. Flaming suppression. Group effort. Getting some good suggestions here, actually. So yeah, that's what happened to my Avorion series, Armour to the Core. What to do, though? I could try and play some Avorion. Yeah. It is a bit slow, but it's been quite a while since I touched it. Something spawned already. Not seen anything else, so I might as well head for it. Don't know what it is, though. Don't want to spoil the surprise for myself, you know? Well, actually, there seems to be a bit of confusion about streams, because Linked was asking yesterday... Well, Linked said yesterday that... yeah, I did, but then I ran out of material, so I couldn't actually afford to build it. So, that's why. Linked was saying yesterday that they were waiting for a stream yesterday, and there was no sign of it, and they were waiting for ages, and so they missed it. So they thought the FTL video yesterday was streamed, when it wasn't. Yesterday's FTL was actually a recorded episode, not a stream. Oh, there go the autocannons. Already doing fun things. Maybe I do need to include some flipping fire restrictions on them, but they are trying, bless them. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what did it, but I think it was mostly the autocannons that got that one. Flipping it. Well, that was a thing, apparently. But I do actually need to include some field of fire restrictions in these things too. Yeah, it has a big stream, but sometimes people don't look. I mean, I don't think most people still haven't noticed the fact I put out a big a video with a big title saying "Upcoming streams" at the start of the week, because you know, as you do, as you do. Oh, I'm hearing something. I have no idea what that was. So yeah. You'd be surprised what people can miss sometimes. And that's why I think most people don't even vote for what's going to happen on Saturdays for the most part. Which, by the way, is Duskers is winning again. Enable extra field of fire constraints on it. Let's change the azimuth around to 0. There we go. So if I just set the azimuth to 0, these guys shouldn't have such problems again. Because that'll prevent them from firing towards my ship. There we go. Right. All set. Okay, the autocannons are now safe as houses. I think. Oops, no, this needs to be flipped. Hang on. Flip. There we go. Need to check this one. Yeah, that one's wrong as well. Flip it. Okay, right. There. Sorted. Yay. Fire restriction works. It's not the bottom ones that are backwards, it's actually the entire side of that ship that's backwards, from what I can tell. Let's check this one. Yep, this one is actually correct. No, it was just the ones on the left side that were wrong. Really, the way I make your calendars. Well, I'm trying to get to build some stuff for the channel in Space Engineers. So, you know, trying to do that. But the problem is, of course, that I still have a weak PC, so Space Engineers doesn't really work properly half the time, so it's like, yay. Stuff like that. Fire restrictions owner, it means the turret can't turn and the barrels can't point if it's outside the restrictions, so there. Well, actually, these things will now fire straight in front, all around the side, and then straight behind them. But they won't angle in towards my craft anymore, so that's what I've set the restrictions on them for. Yep, oh no, I don't have any materials to do that, so... I'm afraid telling me over and over doesn't mean I magically get more materials unless I decide to cheat it in, which I said I won't. So, ooh, red ring, turn that way. Let's get the cruise control up. There we go, full power. Whee! So there we go. In creative, yeah, but then I have to build it in here. That's the thing. No, no, I've said I don't want to cheat anymore. Up and down restrictions not really needed. It might clip my decorative thrusters a little bit sometimes, but what the? The fuck? What was that? Oh, I think that was my refinery blowing up. Actually, was it? I think that was my refinery. But the thing is, it's got full cooling and all that, so it shouldn't have blown up like that. Also, where am I going? Have I missed the red ring? Or did I get thrown off course? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a decent resource zone right there, actually. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. But apparently it did a few thousand materials worth of damage. Oh, an enemy! I was hit by an enemy because I've mysteriously got a whole bunch of extra resources. Huh. Well, it was nice of that enemy to run into me and give me stuff, so thank you, unknown enemy, I guess. I think it did knock me way off course, though. Let's go this way. Right. It might have been a suicider, actually. A suicider of some sort. It didn't do much, but I've suddenly got 5,000 resources. And I had, like, a couple hundred, so I don't know. Well, the question is, where have these extra resources come from then? Because that I do not know. I was running out and suddenly I've got a lot of it. So I think it might have been a suicide of some sort. Anyway, naming. Let's get back to that. Come on. Naming. Name. Flaming suppression. Group effort. Dump bug. What about... Covenant of Flame? How does that sound to you guys? Covenant of Flame. As a name for this craft. Or the Convent of Flame. Something like that. Ooh, there's something nearby. I don't care, I'm going to fly through the portal. It depends on what I was hit, but yeah, that's right. I didn't actually see a cloud of stuff, did I? Perception needs a level up. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Through into the next realm. Right. Covenant of Flame. Okay. Save vehicle. Well, basically, it describes it. Covenant of Flame. There we go. Covenant of Flame. Just as the flame sinks into the ocean. But it refuses to be put out. And it rises once more. So there we go. Hey. But yeah, actually, while you guys are here, there was something I wanted to ask as well. What do you make of the whole? I do casual streams when I feel up to it, slash when there's something I want to get out, because the Colo base stream on Wednesday was one of those, and I think that might have helped to confuse Linked about it. Yeah, I was trying to combine what everyone was saying, so that's why I said Covenant of Flame. So it's a bit of a mixture of most of the stuff. No, it was Bioslime Hentai. The Bioslime Hentai was the FTD ship. And that made me kept doing innuendo for the entire video that it survived before it got murdered, so... as you do. Or maybe because its stamina just ran out, or... it got worn down? I don't know. I'm sure there's a pun in there somewhere. I don't know. You hated Bioslime? Okay. Well, we can't... the thing is, we can't please everyone, unfortunately. But, yeah. Do you guys think I should keep doing the random streams when I feel up to it, or should I just stick to what I say is in the scheduled stream? Because, as I said, that Wednesday one seemed to have caused a little bit of confusion, but you guys did seem to have some fun watching me murder my colonists over and over and over, so, you know. Well, the people stuck around and chatted while I was proving so incompetent seemed to enjoy it, so, you know. I was just wanting to unwind with a bit of space building. Maybe I should unwind next time with a bit of my Bioslime jokes. Well, isn't it true that all professional YouTubers have a collection of quotes about them? Or something like that? And yeah, okay, I will continue to do random streams every so often as well. Because I do find it a bit relaxing, it's just pretty easy to do, so yeah. So everyone has a collection of quotes. Right now I've got, I think it is, if we're actually going to try and do that, I have mobilities for the week, and I have that one, tried transistor? Not yet. I'm actually saving that to try and record it. So put a pilot out on it, see how I do and how I feel about actually doing a video with it. So, yeah, I've got that, but I've not played it yet. There's absolutely nothing here. Yeah, okay, Lord, I'll try to get back into Avorion a bit, see how it goes. See what updates have come out for it as well since I've been gone, because there's probably been a fair few. So, what we've achieved so far is we have actually got an FTD Season 2, which has not ended in complete and utter death and destruction. We actually have a serviceable vehicle. It is called the Covenant of Flame. It's fairly decently armed and armoured right now, so it's okay. It's a good starting craft. And you guys now know that I will do random streams every so often, as well as the ones that are scheduled in the thing. And actually, Bastion is really good, yeah. I play the heck out of that one when I got it on Xbox. I've also got Harbinger queued to be picked up as well. Can't stack control thrusters. Wait, what? What are you saying about stacking control thrusters, Lollard? Because I've not done that. I've not done that. Everything is fully spread out and functional on this craft. Oh, there's a red gate over there. Turn. I do need more speed, though. Are you talking about how it's overlapping... Wait, you can't stack... Oh, have they actually removed that then? Yeah, the narrow zone Bastion is absolutely awesome. So they've actually removed the ability to stack the thrusters in Avorion now. They actually require an open surface to function. Is that what you're saying? Okay, it sounds like there has been a rather serious update since last time I played it. I'm going to have to look into that. But yeah, let's go ahead and save this now because I am kind of talked out. Save the progress. I always click this button several times because I'm paranoid. There we go. Saved. Resume. Ugh. And I think I'm going to have to look into Avorion a bit because... Let's put it this way. Actually, that update will have broken my armour to the core ship anyway because it's got all its thrusters armoured. Yeah, Avorion, it's a massive money sink that's for you to build anything. Try to use dedicated helis for propulsion rather than jets, more power efficient. Yeah, but Swazi, you will see something about that in the upcoming, about to be public video about thruster. Sorry, not about thrusters, about large rudders. I'm actually going to jump through this and then save and then stop. So, yay! I can still armor around. Yeah. Okay, I have reached a place. Now in difficulty 1.7, so made progress. I don't need to save the Covenant of Flame again. Save progress though. There we go. Okay, back to the main menu. Yes. Right. There we go. So, it's time to round out the VOD and then I'll be tagging and putting up videos shortly. This one, the previously mentioned theory video about large rudders, and I've also got another uncrewed video as well. So yeah, a couple of things for you guys to watch if you want to. So yeah, until next time. Next stream is of course tomorrow at 7 PM London time, and it's going to be on Duskers. This has been Iron Mockery. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and thank you for sticking with me because this has been pretty well watched the entire time. And I didn't die, so yay! It's actually the first FTD stream where I haven't died now that I think about it. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching and catch you all some other time. And all that jazz. See you all later, and good night.